What's going on? It's your boy, Mixmaster B, here live for the MMB Radio Podcast, where no topic is too big or too small. We talk about them all. And Happy New Year to everybody. 2022 is finally here. Goodbye to 2021. And before we get into 2022, we're going to talk a lot about 2021 and some of the guests that we had on in 2021. And more importantly, we're going to head up to Edison, New Jersey for the Exxxotica convention. Now, the last 2 years, we have not been able to go to Exxxotica because of the pandemic. But this year, we were able to get in there, talk to some of the talent, do a little Q&A with some of them. Nothing long, as you've heard in the last couple of interviews. Little short Q&As with some of the talent. And this talent right now you're going to listen to is adult model Autumn South. Now, Autumn has a unique look that is unlike anybody else that's been on the MMB Radio Podcast. So when we saw that she was going to be there, we right away jumped on the opportunity to be able to talk to her. Now, hopefully in 2022, we get to have a more in-depth, longer conversation with her. So the invite is there for her to come on to the show and talk to us a little bit more in depth. But take a little listen right now to this short little Q&A with her from Exxxotica in Edison, New Jersey, right here on the MMB Radio Podcast. This is adult model Autumn South.
What's going on? Mixmaster B here live again from Exxxotica in Edison, New Jersey. Miss Autumn South, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm fantastic. How are you?
Doing wonderful. I'm glad you had some time to talk to us, and it's the first Exxxotica in a while here.
I've actually been here, so it's my first time, and I'm having a blast.
Yeah, so we're popping the Exxxotica cherry here at Edison. We love it.
Yeah, I don't live too far away from here. It's just a couple hours, so I decided I was going to make the trip. Thinking about going to D.C. maybe, but we'll see.
So where are you originally from then?
I'm from Maryland.
Okay.
I live in the mountains, so, you know, there's not, it's in Cumberland, over near the mountains.
And the exact address is? Kidding.
I didn't know you were going to come to that one. Please tell my fans where exactly where I live. Nobody wants to come there, trust me. Nobody wants to visit me.
I will come there. I think a lot of people want to come there.
I mean, with me on
Yes, exactly. That's the premium service on OnlyFans to get to that point.
Oh, but yeah, I'm excited to just be out.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm asking people, like, what do you, like the pandemic was weird for some people. So some people, like, shit got real, and some other people
really decided to love porn, you know, during COVID. COVID was the porn takeover, to be honest.
You know what? In all honesty, I told people, I said, for me, it allowed me to kind of open up and, like, research and do more things with this stuff because I had a bunch of free time. You know what I mean? Like COVID, it's like, oh yeah, you're fired. Oh great, thanks. Now I get to go home and watch porn and do research. So, so what are you excited to do or see this weekend here? Like, what was that? Some expectations?
I'm actually in the Miss Exxxotica competition later tonight. I was doing that yesterday. I'm going to do it tonight. It's going to be so much fun, but just the different people. I've talked to a lot of these girls on the regular and know what they're doing on the regular. So it's cool to see them in person because, you know, I've been here, I've been doing adult work for like 4 years now, and I just, you know, it's really cool to see other people that are like thriving doing the same shit that I like to do, so.
It's cool. I always tell people coming to Exxxotica every year, it's really wild for me because it's almost like a reunion party. You see people that you're like, it is weird because a lot of fans see the people and they're like, oh, I see her on the videos and everything, but I think it's so cool when you get to interact with fans because then they get to see a personal side of you. And then they see you year after year after year. You're like, hey, what's up? It's such and such.
Make friends and they just stick on your socials. They follow you around. They're always commenting on everything that you do, which I think is fantastic. I love it so much.
So what's some things that you got going on, planned, some teasers for fans to know about?
This morning I shot my first ever girl scene, which I'm going to...
This morning?
Yeah, this morning before I came here, yeah. I did that, and that's going to go up on Pornhub probably within the next week or two once it's fully edited and everything like that. That's with my girl Ray. She has a booth here too. You can check her out. But yeah, we're going to do that. I do my free cams. I'm just going to keep putting stuff on Pornhub. Like, that's where it's at. It's where I have most of my views at and everything like that. And promoting my socials, you know.
Well, while you were doing your first girl scene this morning, I watched my millionth girl scene this morning before coming here. You know, because I tell people, you can't come to this event all revved up and horny. Because you'll just go, you'll have blue balls by the end of the fucking event. So you have to, like, you got to let one out before you get here. Because if not, you're just going to be, like, fucking miserable. It's true though, you know?
Yeah.
So let everybody know where they can find you out on socials.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, Pornhub, OnlyFans, XHamster, Autumn South. Same way that I spell my name everywhere. You just Google me and you can find me. So.
I always tell people it's like the easiest way. Just Google Autumn South. All kinds of crazy shit will come up.
Yep, on Google. Google's got me. Yep.
Now, finally, I let everybody. Exxxotica always is around Halloween time. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite Halloween candy. Ooh, that's a hard one. Shit, I don't know. I'm a fan of Kit Kats. Yeah, that's a good one. But then again, lollipops. I love all kinds of candy.
You can suck on.
You can see, anything we can suck on.
Well, we appreciate you taking some time to talk to us. Make sure you check out all her Twitter, social medias, all that stuff. We thank you again for talking to us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. My name's Autumn South, and you're listening to MMB